We will continue from here. Mr. Frank and Tableau, they both were discussing, right? So we come to know Tableau, he wants to take signs. There is a word remove in this lesson. We can find remove, remove, which means promotion. So it shows, it is mentioned that Tableau wants to take science as a remove because he finds the subject extremely interesting. Right? That's the reason why he wants to choose science. Whereas Mr. Frank, the science teacher who teaches science in the school, he doesn't like it. And it continues like discussing about Mr. Crocker Harris, and it is mentioned Mr. Crocker Harris was hardly human, HARDLV, hardly human, and followed that he told Tableau. So Mr. Crocker Harris told Tableau that he will get what he deserves. He will get what he deserves, and nothing less and nothing more, and this makes him tensed. When he heard this from his teacher, Mr. Crocker Harris, he was really tense, right? That what he heard, he heard that his teacher had said he would get what he deserved, right? Nothing less and nothing more. That's what made Tableau tense. And followed that, Tableau started imitate. So Tableau further imitates Mr. Harris's teacher twice in front of Frank, in front of other teacher. So here I would like to mention about the statement which is mentioned, hardly human. So here when we talk about that hardly human, it describes the character of Crocker Harris. So here we know very well that the nature, commenting on the nature of Mr. Crocker Harris, that's what hardly human, commenting on the nature of Crocker Harris. We know as compared to other teacher, right, how he behaved. He was the person who always follows the school rules, the rules of school meticulously. Even he expects others also to be disciplined, right? So it shows the nature of, right? That's why it is mentioned hardly human, right? I hope you understand this. And followed that, I mentioned that Tableau further imitates twice Mr. Harris, twice in front of Frank. So in this part I would like to mention that there is you may expect a question. Does Frank the question is the manner you adapt when you talk about a teacher to other teacher. The manner you adapt when you talk about a teacher to other teachers. Here we come to know Tableau imitates his teacher Crocker Harris in front of the science teacher to the other teacher, in front of other teacher. So here we should this lesson is not meant for that just knowing the story, just preparing for mark. No, here really here we are going to learn this, learn a life lesson. So as the question mentioned, the manner you adapt, that we adapt when we talk about a teacher to other teachers. So here one must respectfully address any teacher in front of other teachers. See, one must respectfully address any teacher in front of other teachers. It's not only just replace the name. We can replace the name teachers into others. But wherever you go in your life later after your studies, yes, when you face what is the real life, you come to know that there are people who never respect, right? In front of you they talk nicely, but when you move back, right, you know, they used to come with a lot of ill words. So always be away from them, and you don't do what they do, right? So here one must respectfully address any teacher in front of other teachers. Whatever you think about them, say whatever you think about. Sometimes you may had some bitter experience, which mean something. Sometimes the teacher might have punished you, right? Because it's not they won't punish normally here. The word punishment, the sense, sometimes they make you to stand, or they may scold, they may say some word which might have hurted you, but don't think about that. Whatever you think about them, see, whatever you think about them, never disrespect them. Never disrespect them. Students tend to get very frank in front of their teachers and start saying things they shouldn't have. It can backfire. It can backfire. So always remember, one must respectfully address any teacher in front of other teachers, right? So here I don't know whether it is mentioned here or somewhere I have read the real value of the teacher. The real value of the teacher will be remembered even later. That I have read. So it's true. The real value of the teacher will be realized later in our life.